Welcome back to Temeron's Tactics. This is AI War Fleet Command Gameplay Tutorial, Part 40. After 7.5 hours of unpaused game time, here we are in the enemy AI Homeworld system with 1,800 ships, 8 mobile space docks, and 11 engineers building more ships out of them. We have a strong foothold in a mostly undefended enemy homeworld. This is very, very good. Okay. Before we actually are able to attack the AI's home command station, we have to destroy all of the guard posts in the system. Just like the same way you destroy an eye, okay, that's the same way that you bring down the shield on the AI core homeworld here, okay? So we need to take out this core booster guard post, which has a neutron hull. We need to take out this shielded core shredder drone guard post, which has a heavy hull. We'll let our rail pods pick at that for a while, maybe. We've got a core leech guard post, which does reclamation damage and makes ships out of our ships. It's a heavy hull. We've got 2 missile guard posts here, which are also both, which are artillery hull, okay? And then this is also a heavy hull down here, and it's in a mobile fortress that emits massive flames at short range, but not against polycrystal hull. It doesn't hurt polycrystal, you see, okay? So our bombers should take out this and this and this and this, and eventually this after the force field is down, and we should use missile frigates to destroy this core booster guard post. And I think this should probably be the first one because this one gives a really big bonus to all of the enemy ships that are nearby it in this system, and that could, make things more difficult for us if we don't take that one out first. Second actually after this one. We'll go this way, and then we'll cut back and take out these 3, okay? One of these, when we destroy it, could make the AI manually pop this barracks. And if that's the case, 100 ships will come out of it of varying types, probably a few starships, probably a couple of EMP Guardians. And if EMP Guardians come out of that barracks, then they could just leave to Chajopar, and then that would be pretty much the end of my attack, because they would chain stun my ships for maybe several minutes, and that would be very, very bad. Okay, so we want to avoid that. So that's all of the things that we need to think about here. We also need to consider that we have an enemy homeworld right here in Bohawa. Okay, we know that there's a lot of enemy ships in here, but we haven't scouted it at all. We really don't know where those ships are. We know there's a couple hundred at Murdoch, but besides that, we have no idea. There could be thousands of ships right in here, and we definitely don't want those guys to help reinforce against this attack. If they sent 2,000 ships to Umperfall, that would be the end of our assault on their homeworld. We don't want that to happen. So we should go to Shalongte. Let's go to the Chajopar gate here in Shalongte and put a double hardened force field over it. I'm going to hit support. There's the hardened force field generator. We've got 5 we could build, so I'm going to put 2 over the Chajopar gate. Let's also go to turrets, tractor beams, and put maybe 5 tractor beams, like so, okay? And then we could put our turret 5s, the MLRS turrets, okay? MLRS turret 5s, and we'll put them like this so that they cover both of those gates, but also mostly cover if they were to head towards our base area down there, all right? We're going to do the same thing with the needler turrets, just like that. Now, if they try to reinforce from the other homeworld to send units to Chajopar, they're going to get stopped right here. We've also got all the spider turrets back here and all that too, so that's going to be a brick wall for them. Now, I'm going to grab all the bombers, and I'm going to ask them to get into a couple of transports here. Half of you can get into that one. There we go. These 2 are just going to hop up here and take out this guard post right here. We'll go up and drop off the bombers. We'll unload. I'm going to move the transports away so they don't take any fire. And then those bombers will just take out that post. No problem. Okay. Bombers, get back in this one. Half of you get in this one. Missile frigates are ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to put the missile frigates right here. Maybe here, okay? And as soon as they get there, we'll unload. I'll pause it. I'm going to pull those transports back a hair. I'm going to grab the missile frigates. That's everything but the transports. And I want them to specifically attack the core booster guard post. Which I had expected them to be able to shoot at from a greater distance. Oh, well, maybe there's a train here that's reducing our effective range. That could be what was going on there. Okay. I didn't expect very many of those missile frigates would survive anyway, but they took out the guard post, and that's what's important. Okay. So we're going to get them back here. And we'll unload. And our mobile space dock will heal them all back up to full health. All right? Very good. Very good. The next objective is the guard post in the bottom right of this system, which is right here, the core Zenith Fortress guard post. We've already got our bombers loaded up. They are polycrystal hull, and this turret does almost no damage to polycrystals. So we're going to move right next to it. We'll unload and retreat the transports, and then they'll just destroy it. Easy. Okay? Let's move the transports back. Grab the bombers. Half you get in that one. The other half get in that. Now, we've got 1,270 ships here, okay? And I'm getting more and more nervous about that barracks there because it still hasn't popped, and we've lost quite a few missile frigates and random ships during this little attack on these guard posts here. Just a few. Not that many, really. I mean, we've really done pretty well. But at this point, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable putting my mobile space docks back out as soon as these attacking ships are destroyed, that is. And then pumping out some more reinforcements here. Because we do have a positive metal now. We do have 500,000 metal saved up, so let's reinforce these ships. I'm going to grab all my transports, move them all right here. We're going to unload them, and then I'm going to grab these mobile space docks and ask them to pump out rail pods for a moment. Okay, let's go ahead and pump out rail pods for a moment because we've got some enemies coming in. We'll get rid of the enemy ships in the fleet. Okay, great. They're gone. Okay, so we'll reset, and then I'm going to rebuild these fighters and bombers and missile frigates that were destroyed, these tier 2 fighter bombers and missile frigates. We're also missing some of these paralyzers up here, and all these tier 1 ships I also want built. Okay, we've got 2,000 ships in Umberfall now, and we've taken out most of the enemy facilities. We're very, very close. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this part of the Siege of Umberfall in this series. Okay, again, you're watching Temeron's Tactics. My name is Nuck Temeron. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the continuation of this gameplay tutorial series.